Off-grid power solutions have become increasingly popular, whether for weekend retreats, tiny homes, or full-time sustainable living. Many of us start small, learning the basics, experimenting with sizing and scaling up systems over time. If you're planning an off-grid system today or trying to upgrade, you're probably asking, where should I put my money? Into solar panels or batteries? Let's break down the costs, market trends, and future outlook to figure out the smartest investment for your off-grid setup. Right now, there's an interesting coincidence. The average cost of solar panels is about $1 per watt, while batteries cost around $1 per watt hour of storage. These estimates represent consumer prices for integrated packages, not just the raw components. Individual battery cells in the industry are currently priced as low as 10 cents per watt hour, but the final consumer product as a packaged system, often equipped with an internal charge controller and an AC inverter, typically costs between $500 and $1,000 per kilowatt hour. Solar panels range from $100 for a basic 100-watt panel to $200 or more for lightweight, foldable designs. Given the same budget, you can get either a larger solar panel array or a bigger battery pack. But which one makes more sense? To decide, we need to look at the roles they play in your system and how they compare to the commonly used gas-powered generators. Solar panels generate electricity when the sun is shining, but they don't work at night or during cloudy days. That's where batteries come in. They store energy for use whenever it's needed for a consistent power supply. Gas-powered generators have been the most widely tested off-grid power solution to date. They provide on-demand electricity, even at night, making them invaluable for backup or intermittent use. However, for continuous or thermostat-regulated loads like a fridge or the luxury of a small air conditioner, generators are far less efficient. Running a generator 24/7 not only wastes fuel, but also accelerates wear and tear, significantly increasing maintenance costs over time. This is why batteries are critical for both solar and generator-powered systems if your off-grid setup isn't completely primitive. Batteries efficiently store energy, whether it's generated by the sun or a generator, making power available whenever you need it. Without batteries, a gas generator has to run every time you want to use something like a microwave, which is neither convenient nor efficient. Comparing a solar panel array to a gas-powered generator, when factoring in the shared need for batteries in both setups, the cost difference has narrowed significantly over time and can achieve cost parity within a few months when fuel cost is added. A small fuel cost of $10 to $20 per week can quickly add up to $500 in a few months, which eliminates the cost parity of a gas generator's upfront investment. Narrowing down to the balance between your solar panels and battery capacity, let's explore 4 common configurations to understand how they perform and where they fall short. Each case assumes fully charged batteries at the beginning, with the level of remaining charge monitored over time for comparison. First graph, enough battery, enough panel. This is the ideal setup: enough panel capacity to generate sufficient energy during the day, and enough battery capacity to store that energy for nighttime use and cloudy periods. The system runs smoothly, with the battery charge staying in a stable range, cycling efficiently between day and night. However, this configuration might lead to overinvestment. If your current energy needs are lower than your system's capacity, you could end up with unused resources, making this setup costlier upfront unless you're planning for future growth. Second graph. Enough battery, insufficient panel. Here, the battery capacity is sufficient, but the solar panels don't generate enough energy to fully recharge it each day. While this setup might work temporarily, it's unsustainable in the long term. During prolonged cloudy periods or high energy demand, the battery depletes faster than it can be replenished, eventually resulting in system failure. This is a common problem in underpowered systems, especially in regions with low solar irradiance. Third graph. Insufficient battery, enough panel. In this scenario, the solar panels generate more than enough energy, but the battery capacity is too small to store it effectively. During the day, excess solar power is wasted because the batteries fill up quickly, resulting in clipping near peak generation. At night, the small battery capacity drains rapidly, causing power interruptions. While this configuration wastes energy, it's a practical starting point because the cycle is repeatable, and more batteries can be added later to reduce waste. Fourth graph, insufficient battery, insufficient panel. This is the worst case scenario. Insufficient panel capacity to generate adequate energy and insufficient battery capacity to meet your needs. The system struggles as the batteries deplete quickly and the panels fail to recover the lost charge. Power outages become frequent, making this configuration unsustainable. Many beginner setups start here before looking for an upgrade and debating where to invest first, more panels or bigger batteries. Given these four scenarios, where should you place your safety factor? Should you invest in more solar panels or bigger batteries? Here's how you can decide based on your needs. Option 1. More batteries. Investing in batteries ensures you have sufficient storage to power through multiple days of bad weather or nighttime use. However, this strategy hinges on having enough solar capacity to recharge the batteries reliably. If you pair this with a gas-powered generator for emergencies, you can create a robust backup system at the cost of added maintenance and fuel dependency. If you're in a weekly cycle rather than a daily one, typically charging the batteries slowly during the week and using the stored energy on the weekend, this setup might also work well for you. Option 2. More solar panels. Oversizing your solar array ensures that you generate enough energy even during shorter daylight hours or cloudy conditions. While this may still result in nighttime battery depletion, your system will recover quickly when sunlight returns. A smart power management system can prioritize critical devices like fridges during low power periods, reducing the impact of battery shortages. Both approaches have their merits and depend on your specific needs, budget, and lifestyle. If you're okay with adjusting your energy use and relying on the sun, focus on more panels. If uninterrupted power is your priority, invest in additional batteries. In a balanced solar power generation system, the battery should ideally store at least 1 day's worth of harvested solar energy. Using the peak power directly from the panels without storing it in the battery is possible, but risky, and often considered unbalanced until more battery is added. For bad weather or extended cloudy periods, it's even better if the batteries can store multiple days' worth of energy. Similarly, in a generator-powered system, batteries can capture unused energy that is wasted during intermittent usage. This helps minimize engine runtime, saving fuel and reducing wear and tear on the generator. Here's where it gets interesting. Solar panel prices have dropped dramatically over the past decade, but they're now near a cost floor. Panels are cheap and efficient, and there's not much room left for prices to fall further. Batteries, on the other hand, are still evolving both in technology and the market dynamics. Their costs remain high, largely due to raw materials like lithium and cobalt, which account for a significant portion of the price. However, as technology improves and manufacturing scales up, battery prices are expected to drop significantly over the next decade. So what does this mean for you? If you're living off-grid today, solar panels are your best investment. They're already inexpensive, last 25 years or more, and provide free energy every sunny day. Pair them with a small battery pack to store energy for nighttime use or cloudy days. For additional backup, a gas-powered generator can step in during emergencies or when your battery runs low. Think of it as future-proofing your system. Start with a strong foundation of panels and add batteries as they become more affordable. A generator can help bridge the gap, but the long-term goal is a system that relies primarily on solar energy and batteries. The solar and battery market is changing fast, driven by global trends in energy and technology. Understanding these dynamics and how generators fit in can save you money and help you design a system that works for years to come. So whether you're starting now or planning for later, solar panels are the smarter investment today, and batteries will be the cost-effective upgrade of tomorrow. Generators, they're a great backup option, but not the foundation for long-term, reliable power.